hot and sticky morning out here. Not a hint of cool today. Saturday, so no paper for Dawn. All the kitties are doing good. Hey, Gray. I hate to open the door and disturb Tux, but it's time for me to get busy for the day. I stopped to give him a tummy rub. It is way too sticky to want to do too much outside today. Today's projects are going to be in the air conditioning. But I am going to go blow the driveway because the leaves are really starting to come down, and not the pad up here, but the lower driveway, it really needs it. See what I mean? Lots of leaves. Put the 7 amp hour battery on the blower and just made it into the curve at the bottom of the cement, the bottom of the hill, and it died. I did push the button to see if it was green, and it said it was, but I ran it for, I don't know, over 5 minutes on turbo mode, and it must have not have been charged very much. Frustrating. Driveway all blown.
Yeah.
And I brought you a present somebody left in the cul-de-sac.
Oh, that's a really nice present.
Yeah, it's a little rusty, but yeah, it ain't gonna fall apart. It's not fall apart rusty.
Well, I have, believe it or not, a box that when we organized the attic with ropes and hooks and things like this. So yeah, I will put this in my box.
So good, I gave you a reason to walk the steps.
That's right. Well, I've got a whole box over here of things that be sorted up there. I forgot to do that the other day.
I only fussed a little bit when the 7 amp hour battery died on me. Just a little bit. It's charging. And now the 5 amp hour is dead too.
Right.
But the cul-de-sac and the whole driveway are blown. Am I going to be happy?
Yeah, I was able to put I cut it off and put a new end on there. I had ordered these type A solder connectors with these nice little snap enclosures back when I was doing all that dash cam stuff when we first got Ruby, so about 3 years ago. They're like 10 of them for, you know, $2 free shipping from China. So
don't say China, we'll be in trouble.
Sorry. Well, they were really good. I mean, gosh, I love to be able to order stuff like that. I mean, you know, back before the internet and eBay and all those things, you couldn't.
Right.
Just, you know, you'd have had to pay premium prices. It would have been $2 a piece instead of 10 for $2. So anyway,
I'm all fixed.
Yeah, you're all fixed. Little blue lights on now, and a little thing. Yeah.
Does it still change colors and go up and down? So like you said, the controller's not bad. It was just a USB. Well, I am super ecstatic and back to totally happy with my like $15 Amazon deal.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Seriously, I can't live without this thing anymore. So it was either fix it or go grab another one on a deal, but none of them were as cheap as this one was.
Right. So that's just the warm light. That's just the cool light, and then that's the blend. Of the
right. I like that one.
Right. I figured that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Next up, a new bulb in the lava lamp.
Yeah, this the filament. This lamp was coming on intermittently. If you shook it, it would come on because the filament would touch.
Yeah, you have to have heat. So the salt lamp and the lava lamp, they have to have old school bulbs.
Yeah, this is 25 watt bulb.
Thankfully, I had the special bulbs in a box in the attic, garage attic, where we keep our extra light bulbs, and it's just a matter of putting the new bulb in.
Yep.
And it's kind of high, so Don's handling it for me because I'd have to get out the step stool. And he doesn't because he's so tall.
Oh, thank you so much.
So Don's had me labeling a few boxes today for him, and he's been straightening out the workbench, you know, the perpetual straighten out of the workbench, and so that's good, so we can do some more projects.
Yeah, I have to say, you know, it was a lot of work to do that.
All the labeling.
All the labeling and reboxing, going through every single box. But it's paid dividends. I swear I have found and put my hands on stuff that I was like, I know I have that somewhere, but I have no idea where it is. But now I have an idea, and even when we've made a little boo-boo, we've been able to come back real easy and correct it.
Yeah, we keep the labels close by so we can fix things, or, you know, we do end up with a box of stuff to be refiled, so to speak, but we're been really good about refiling it, so. And
another thing, these labels, these plastic peel and stick labels, I found out something today about them I didn't really know, because I tried to take one of them off of a cardboard box. Now, when you first put them on there, you can kind of get them off.
Yeah.
But I pulled one off that we put on this spring, and it literally lifted the outside of the cardboard off. So when they're on there, after they cure, they're on there.
Yeah, they're not going to be falling off loose on the floor on you.
That's right.
And I suppose now that you know, you could take a knife to the...
Right, I would say don't try to pull it off.
Take scissors or a knife and cut a slit and just lift the index card in or out.
That's what I would say. I recommend you slit it to lift the index card out, and not say, oh, I'll just rip that off and stick it. No.
Yeah, it'd probably even be better just to put another one on top than it would be to try to pull the other one off.
That's right. Just don't try to, not if you want to reuse the box.
So Don is getting ready to mount his sign.
Yep.
And we knew when we bought it that it was just a smidge small for the area that we were putting it on.
Right.
So I've got him some poster board and he's doing it upright.
Yep.
We got us this old school cutting board some time ago at Guardian Angel. And
she's a sweetie.
Yep, sure does come in handy. We use it quite a good bit out here. Don has the sign permanently mounted. Looks good. Looks good.
So, did you see this?
Apparently not.
See, this one's got 3/8" staples in it.
Yeah.
This one has 1/2" staples in it.
Uh-huh.
And this one has 1/4" staples in it.
Are you all happy with yourself now?
I'm very proud of myself.
Like we need 3 different size staple guns. I feel like, you know, you're a woman and you're crafting.
Well, actually,
and you need no, you're gonna tell me you got another one now?
Actually, I have 9/16 too.
Oh, which one's from my dad's house?
The big boy, 9/16.
I bet Dad used that on the house in Trenton.
Yeah, this is
back in the 70s when he, you know, Dad finished the inside of the Cape Cod dormer all by himself.
Yeah, well, this is the real McCoy Arrow. It has
turn it up so we can see it better. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, and it has for coaxial cable staples and for Romex staples. You can do Romex with this.
Huh. You're set for life on staples, huh?
Staple done.
Hey, Tux. You're up on the table. You normally don't get so high. And you're asleep over here in the chair. Hey, Gray. I asked Don to come play pogo with me instead of going out by myself. He was quite agreeable, even if we promise we're being good and not going to Dairy Queen.
Not going to Dairy Queen.
Not going to Dairy. No. Lost 4 pounds, 4 more pounds now.
No, not going to Dairy
And every time we eat there once a week, then it's waste everything.
Yeah.
Not a lot going on at the environmental park this evening. This is one small example, but we've been so wet lately that there are mushrooms popped out all over the place. We pulled into the library parking lot to see what's going on. It says Monday through Saturday 10 to 6 you can return books in the lobby. Not out here in the book bin though, they've removed that. And Monday through Saturday 10 to 6 books on the go. I assume that means you just get to come pick up stuff that you've already checked out online or requested online. Because it is a self-serve in there that here at the new library machine, you just bring your book over, you scan it, you leave. You don't really have to see a librarian per se. So the library was closed, flat out closed, couldn't even return books for like 3 months. So I guess it's nice to see that it's open for limited use at least. So apparently Culver's, they have hamburgers. This is like the biggest thing to hit Fuquay in months. And you can see the drive-through line and the people outside, and it's totally packed. I've never heard of it. I've never eaten at one, but I guess when you get a new big deal restaurant in town.
Biggest deal since the pandemic.
I mean, God, look at the people. There was not less than 30 people in the drive-through line, maybe even 40. It's wrapped around the building. It's insane. Any of you guys ever eat at Culver's? Is it worth the fuss? I wouldn't wait in that drive-through line for even the best hamburger ever. I'd go home and cook my own hamburger because I can make a really good hamburger, but I don't know, maybe when the drive-through line fades a little bit, because that was just insane, the number of people in that drive-through line. Been a while since I had a chance to chase a sunset. We're sort of in a place where we don't know in Fuquay, and just using the map to keep on making turns to try to head west. Can we get on Sunset Bluffs Road, Donnie? That sounds like that might be useful.
Sounds like the road to get.
I know. Been a long time since I was over on this side of town yard sailing. This is a good neighborhood for yard sailing. Highly recommend chasing sunsets in the Tesla. With the big nav up, and you can see how you can keep on turning to go west.
Color grid. We were running through the fields, you had flowers in your hand. We were all chasing phantoms. Baby, you would hold them still and I'd grab on. Yeah, well, if you're scared of the dark.
Thank you.
You're welcome, pretty girl.
I know it's not as much fun when you don't get ice cream.
No, but that's all right. I still enjoyed it.
Okay, thanks. Don went to the mailbox. Hey.
Hey.
Oh, there's a package. Something came today.
That's right.
That is a pretty good light as far as, you know, headlight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seemed pretty bright.
Oh, well, yeah, well, look, see?
Yep.
I mean, yeah, house.
Yep, that's pretty bright.
Yeah, no, it's got a lens on it, so that's probably the difference.